Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the Shin. I'm here to do another college football news video tonight. We have some more news here to discuss about the transferring portal and just a bunch of college football news. So, let's start with on 3. So, Arizona State transfer quarterback Sam Leavitt, he's set to visit Tennessee this week. Austin Priceless reports. So, I thought he was going to go to LSU, but we're going to talk about a certain player from Washington, a quarterback that is entering the transfer portal, and kind of just a confusing situation regarding that. So, I can't tell if Leavitt and his team have the best NIL plan I've ever seen, or if they are backpedaling and don't know how to handle it. It feels like he's getting free dinners at this point. I was hoping he'd go to Kentucky, but then as the days went by, I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought he was going to go to LSU, but maybe that's not going to happen. I guess he's going to visit Tennessee this week. Well, I don't know when he's going to commit, what school he's going to go to. But this is something. Washington quarterback Damon Williams plans to enter the NCAA transfer portal. It's kind of whack, because not only did he agree to a new deal last week, but he's also in a great situation where he succeeds. But they don't care as long as they get their money. Because I thought he agreed to a freaking deal. I swear I thought it was announced he was saying. I swear I thought I said that in one of these college football news videos I've been doing. He agreed to a new deal to return. He'll be one of the sport's top quarterbacks next season, 32 touchdowns through the air and on the ground. There's a fine line between having an adequate amount of players' rights and making your sport suck. This makes your sport just suck. It's impossible to build a team. You think, oh, he's going to stay? Nope. I'm out. Transferring. This asshole re-signed. What a joke. At least, you could tell me Lane Kiffin's offering you a bag without telling me. Ohio State true freshman 5-star receiver Quincy Porter plans to enter the transfer portal. Pete Nakos and Hayes Foss report. Kind of a confusing one because Carnell Tate, I guess I'll say to get this out quickly, he's entering the NFL draft. So this one kind of confuses me. Like, I know still Jeremiah Smith, they have Chris Henry Jr. coming in, but he's a freshman. I don't know why he's transferring then. This one kind of makes no sense. Unless he fiercely will get playing time. I don't know. But yeah, 5-star Quincy Porter's transferring. On 3, Pete Nakos logged an expert prediction for Nebraska to land UNLV transfer QB Anthony Colandrea. So they're going to get Anthony Colandrea. I believe it's already confirmed now, the transfer portal. I mean, is Colandrea really that good? I know his stats look good, but watch some of his highlights. He's definitely not really that great of a backup, or of a starter. He had to go to the Mountain West to have a good season, finally, for once in his career. Florida transfer QB DJ Lagway is set to visit Baylor on Wednesday. Pete Nakos reports. That's all from on 3 right here. There's the rest of the news. Let's move on to Hayes Fawcett right here. See what other news we have. Tulane transfer tight end Brody Foley has committed to Louisville. His agent tells on 3 he was named first team All-AAC this season, 37 receptions, 540 yards, and 9 touchdowns. He's the number 3 tight end in the on 3 portal rankings. So, Texas defensive back Derek Williams will withdraw his name from the transfer portal, and he will return to Texas in 2026. Florida State receiver LaWayne McCoy is entering the transfer portal. His agent told on 3, 2 years eligibility left, had 3 touchdowns on 27 receptions this past season. Toledo transfer offensive lineman Anthony Boss was committed to Houston. He earned first-team All-MAC and freshman All-American honors this season. He'll have 3 years of eligibility left. Notre Dame true freshman safety Jadon Blair has committed in Missouri. He's a 6'5", 250-pound safety. He was ranked as a top 75 recruit in the 2025 class. He'll have 4 years of eligibility left. Michigan true freshman transfer, offensive lineman Caden Strayhorn is committed to Alabama. He will have 4 years of eligibility. And another one, Michigan offensive lineman Jake Guarena will withdraw his name from the transfer portal, and he will return to Michigan in 2026. James Madison, all-conference transfer corner. Justin Eagle is committed to Colorado. 38 tackles, 8 pass breakups, 5 interceptions in 2025, and he has 1 year of eligibility left. Ohio State transfer running back James Peoples is committed to Penn State. Good luck. Good luck with that. But this is a big one here. Kansas State transfer, standout transfer receiver Jace Brown is committed to LSU. He totaled 115 receptions for 2,133 total yards and 14 touchdowns with his time with the Wildcats. He's the number 3 receiver in the on-3 portal rankings. So good move there for Lane Kiffin, getting one of the top receivers out of the transfer portal. Wake Forest star defensive lineman Mateen Barogba has committed to Texas Tech. He totaled 21 QB hurries, 3 sacks, and 1 forced fumbles this season. He's number 1 defensive lineman in the on-3 portal rankings. So, got that oil money. Old Dominion transfer safety Jerome Carter III is committed to Clemson. He'll have 2 years of eligibility left. Virginia Tech standout Caleb Wilson is committed to Alabama. I think we already talked about it in the last video, so that's all from Hayes Fawcett. Let's move on to the transfer portal Twitter account, because I'm sure we have more there. Northwestern running back Deshaun Rader has entered the NCAA transfer portal. He rushed for 222 yards and 1 touchdown in 2025. Auburn transfer corner Donovan Stars committed to Clemson. Hayes Fawcett and Pete Nakos report. Wisconsin offensive lineman Joe Brunner, he will be entering the NCAA transfer portal. Delaware State transfer running back Marquise Gillis, he's committed to Arizona State. Pete Nakos reports. Montana State offensive lineman Cedric Jefferson, he's entered the NCAA transfer portal. Michigan State transfer edge rusher David Santiago is committed to Kansas. We already talked about Sam Levitt. Tennessee edge rusher Jordan Ross, he's entered the NCAA transfer portal. He was a 5-star recruit in the 2024 class. I feel like he would have been a full-time starter next year for Tennessee. Don't understand. It's kind of happened across the country where these 5-stars are like transferring. They're going to get an opportunity the next year. But maybe he just doesn't want to be at Tennessee anymore. Maybe he wants to go somewhere else. Go to a better team, maybe. Mississippi State transfer QB Luke Cromanhoke has committed to USF. Tulane transfer tight end Justin Reed has committed to Louisville. Pete Nakos reports. Michigan State transfer quarterback Aiden Chiles has committed to Northwestern. ESPN reports. Could be a good move for him. Maybe could be sneaky, because that's a good quarterback addition. Richmond transfer linebacker Peyton Seelman has committed to North Carolina. Pete Nakos reports. Rutgers transfer cornerback Bo Masco is committed to Texas. Penn State transfer linebacker Anthony Specca is committed to Purdue. Houston Christian transfer running back Zyshawn Edwards has committed to Missouri. LSU transfer corner Ashton Stamps is committed to Arizona State. We already talked about Lane McCoy. He's a 4-star recruit, though. We talked about Jaden Blair. Alabama transfer edge Keon Keeley is set to visit Notre Dame. Kentucky defensive lineman Gerard Smith is committed to Louisville. Traitor. Penn State transfer edge Zariah Fisher is committed to USC. Penn State running back Jabri Wallace-Coleman has entered the NCAA transfer portal. Colorado wide receiver Cam McHale enters the transfer portal. Obviously, Anthony Calandry committed to Nebraska. Florida State transfer running back Cam Davis has committed to Liberty. Miami of Ohio star edge Adam Trick committed to Texas Tech. He totaled 8.5 sacks this season. Dude, they have like 75 defensive linemen. Or no, they actually lost quite a few in the probably to either graduation or the NFL draft. but they're getting a pretty deep defensive line room. They also got defensive lineman from Oregon State, JoJo Johnson, which they're losing some to the draft, graduation probably, so they got to fill it out, and they're filling out their defensive line pretty good. Baylor transferring back Bryson Washington has set up visits to SEC and Big Ten programs. Talked about Jace Brown. Penn State receiver Tyseer Denmark has entered the transfer portal. We already talked about Mateen Ibaragba. Penn State transfer defensive lineman Owen Waffle. What, Waffle? Has committed to Duke. Tulane transfer corner Jaheim Johnson has signed with Arkansas. Baylor corner Caldra Williford enters the NCAA transfer portal. Charleston Southern All-Conference safety Kanai Cook has committed to Troy. Old Dominion safety thing we talked about, Jerome Carter committing to Clemson. San Diego State transfer Adrian Henderson's committing to Texas A&M. Michigan State transfer defensive lineman Alex Vance Sermon is committed to USC. South Carolina offensive lineman Nick Sharp is committed to Michigan State. So I think we went over everything here. So with the Damon Williams situation, I want to circle back to state of the end. He signed what Washington officials described as a legally binding revenue share contract with the school. The university plans to pursue legal ventures. It's been in contact with officials from the Big Ten who draft rev share contracts for team members. They suspect that another school contacted him after he signed. Come on, hurry up. Let this shit load. And after he signed and planned on submitting evidence of tampering, the university used a template Big Ten agreement, the same used by Wisconsin, which filed suit against Miami last summer for similar charges. I mean, I don't know how this shit works, man. I don't know if it's tampering or not. Knowing it was probably Lane Kiffin, probably. But he'd already signed a contract, but I don't know with this transfer portal shit, man. Shit's complicated for no reason. But yeah, I think that might be it for the college football news. I'll definitely do another one tomorrow. There's one more coming in here. Alabama. Dave Zahn and Kelly Collins is entering the transfer portal. Starts career at Florida. He's transferring now from Alabama. That's one more little news here coming in. But I think it might be it. I'll be here tomorrow with more college football news that comes out. Hopefully some more Kentucky news. But can't be too greedy, man. We got like 4 or 5 recruits today, so I can't be too greedy. So hopefully more tomorrow. But yeah, that's all to say for this college football, this day of college football news of the transferring portal. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more. Check them out. Peace.